The system is literally about to collapse, guys. Justin, Jim Cramer says the collapse of First Republic Bank, FRC, could mark the end of the banking crisis. You don't say, guys, right? Remember, Jim Cramer is literally a contraindicator from Elon Musk, right? So whatever he does say, the opposite usually occurs, if not most of the times, right? So he's basically stating that the collapse of this bank called First Republic could mark the end of the banking crisis, which means it's not, right? There will be more bank failures on the horizon, guys, right? Bank runs. Again, all these events are for one specific reason: to prepare you, the people, for the collapse that's imminent. Load up on cans of beans and ammunition. Ammunition, boys, the end of the financial system as we know it is here. Exactly, right? Again, guys, you guys see everything is just fine. Print, print, print. Wow, it's literally about to get, look at this, short every bank. Why? Every bank, guys, the banking collapse is imminent, so if the banks collapse, the system is done and over with, right? But then they will bring upon a new financial system. Don't you see what has to happen first, guys, right? So basically the timeline is clear. The Ouroboros event, right, the 311, the 11-3 event will have to occur first, guys, in order for the new financial system to be up and running. At that same time, Mr. Poole stated there will be multiple digital assets, right, that will be integrated into the new financial systems, right? So if that doesn't tell you what, then I don't know what else will, right? Because XRP will be the heart of it all, guys, in my humble opinion, not financial advice. Obviously in a new financial system. We still have to get to that point first, though, right? Again, we were right all this time, guys. We were definitely right all this time that they're going to use these types of excuses, such as these events, to bring upon a new financial system. Jim Cramer just killed the entire banking sector. Buckle up for Monday. Again, guys, after tomorrow, Monday is about to be pretty explosive. Why? Because the market's open on that day, guys, right? Will another bank literally go under? Prepare. Update. Bank failures going forward. Lots of chatter. Sources inside government agencies state, quote, don't think that First Republic won't be the last. Four, maybe 5 more to come, end quote. Wait, what? Guys, so basically, the government agencies just confirmed that Jim Cramer is totally wrong, guys, right? That they are saying that 4, maybe even 5 are about to collapse, guys, right? So more to come, guys. That these bank runs will occur. These bank collapses will take place, guys, right? So that's pretty crazy if you ask me. You know how the economy is getting real bad? Because now Elon Musk just exited Schumer's office. We talked about AI and the economy.
It was good. We talked about the future. Anything in particular? We talked about AI and the economy. Thank you.
So why, guys, this is hilarious to me. Why is Elon Musk talking about the economy, right? What does he know that the public does not know? Again, AI and the economy, huh? This is very fascinating. Do they tie in together at the same time? We know UBI will, right, collapse the economy, bring upon a new financial system which introduces universal basic income, right? Which means you are what? I have to throw this in here right now, guys, because it will make sense. He woke up today and decided on violence. Why? Because British households and businesses need to accept they are poor and stop seeking pay increases and pushing prices higher. The Bank of England's chief economist has said, right? So Bank of England, Britons need to accept they are poor, says Bank of England economist, right? You can't, guys, what's happening? They are poorer, right? They need to accept it. He's saying that you guys need to understand that you are more poor, right? Who's guys? Who's to blame though? Is it us or is it them? Obviously them. He is blaming consumers for passing on their costs, but he never admits that the central banks has any responsibility for the problems. Exactly, it's all whose fault? Not ours, right? It's obviously the central banks. Now, it's crazy because we stated this a long time ago. The future world will be what? A two-tier system, right? The wealthy and the quote-unquote poor. But you're not, it's a paradox because you're not going to be poor, you're just going to have universal basic income, which will be the equivalent of being poor, guys, right? Even though it may be what, 1k 2k, right? Or is it 2k a month, right? Again, guys, this all ties in together, right? For you need to be dependent on their system. This is why the system hasn't collapsed right now. It's because they haven't seen enough people dependent on their system. They need more and more and more and more until one day the climax takes place. Right, so let's prepare. Now, 3 of the 4 largest bank failures of all time have happened in the past 2 months, right? Washington Mutual amount is adjusted for inflation. The banking issues are not over, and the Fed is hiking rates. Largest US bank failures of all time. First, Washington Mutual with $386 billion, right? I'm pretty sure it happened a long time ago. Second, First Republic, $233 billion, guys. Third, Silicon Valley Bank, $209 billion. Again, guys, three of these have occurred in the last 2 months, which is 60 days, right? If this line does not tell you right here, or if this tweet does not show you what's literally on the horizon, then I don't know what else will, right? So let's prepare. We have only seen the tip of the iceberg, the calm before the storm, guys, right? Yellen is stating that the United States banking system remains sound, right? Again, guys, they want you to trust them. That's the thing, but do you truly, right? What's even more crazy is the Fed, will they keep hiking these rates, right? I mean, hopefully, honestly, let them, right? Let them. Why? Because it's just going to collapse the whole system. I couldn't care less at this point, guys. They might as well collapse it, because if they don't, more people will suffer. Well, you guys know what that means, right? When all these banks collapses, or more to come, it means that the Fed will start printing, right? More and more and more and more. Guys, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger to bail out the system, right? The banks and whatnot. So let's prepare, guys, until one day it actually fully does collapse, because they could run, but they can't hide, right? From Wall Street Silver, I have already updated my bankruptcy banco chart for Friday with First Republic Bank, right? Another one bites the dust. Why? Because look at this right here, guys. We're not making any of this stuff up. Justin, FDIC is preparing to seize First Republic Bank immediately, which would mark the 3rd bank collapse of this crisis. The stock is now down 70% today and 99% this year. Wow, that's an S coin or S asset, right? Or S stock. Yet another bank collapse that occurred on a Friday. Why does it happen on a Friday? Right? Because the markets are closed over the weekend. Mondays when it begins again, restarts, right? A loop. And then all hell breaks loose. The question becomes, which bank is next, guys, right? Exactly. Which bank is next, guys? Again, 4 or 5 more banks on the horizon, because look at the chart of First Republic Bank, guys, right? We're not making this stuff up. If you go look, and then Elon Musk states, we are running out of everything's fine memes. Wow. Right? Even Elon Musk is, again, maybe that's why he's talking about the economy, right? Because he knows the collapse is imminent. Quote unquote everything's fine, which means it's not. Again, Elon is definitely in the know, guys. This is on the daily chart for First Republic Bank. Look at this stock, right? This is absolutely just the S of all S's, guys, right? From the top right here, wow. 97%, guys, right? You cannot make that stuff up. Oh, I forgot to mention. Wow, I can't believe it, guys. Why are all these banks collapsing, right? These smaller regional banks and whatnot. It's because to make it centralized to what? The government, right? You can't make this stuff up, guys, because United States regulators set to take over First Republic. It's official. The 16th largest bank in the United States of America has failed and been taken over by the FDIC. Again, to make the banking system even more centralized, even though it was centralized to the highest degree before, now it's about to become even more and more and more, guys, right? They're going to collapse everything and then buy it all back up, guys, right? The assets, which means they're going to hold the power, which means the future world will be centralized. Don't you see what's literally happening, guys, right? I can't make this stuff up. At the same time, if you don't believe what's upcoming, check this out. Here comes the social contract mousetrap, right? We already have this to pay. It's called cash, quote unquote cash. Watch again from European Central Bank. A digital euro will protect people's freedoms to pay, says executive board member, right? You can't make this stuff up, guys. It will protect you with the freedom to pay. Listen to this.
We are proposing that we would give a secure, efficient, inclusive access to digital payments to all citizens. And this way, we would protect their freedom to pay.
To all citizens, right? Everyone has to join into the new system, guys. No one is safe. Well, there are a few people that are, right? The people who control it, possibly even the people who are puppets, right? That are pushing the narratives. But again, freedom to pay. I don't know, guys. You let me know what are your thoughts about all of this, right? Now, they're talking about what a digital euro. Again, we're talking about the European Central Bank is, guys, right? If they are, who's next? America, as you know, it's United States of America, guys, right? A digital USD, a digital dollar is literally on the horizon, ACBDC, right? And now they're using that. They're using this narrative, right? Possibly a bad one, to their advantage, and brainwashing people or tricking the people's mind for them to think this is all fine and dandy. But is it truly, right? I'm not going to say more, guys, but if this doesn't tell you what, a digital euro that ties in with UBI, not to mention a new financial system, which XRP is the heart of it all, in my humble opinion, right? This is how XRP goes to a high price, don't you see? Again, guys, you might as well take advantage of this opportunity. Not financial advice, be prepared. But anyways, guys, hope you guys are amazing in this. See ya.